Hello, Uncle Slashers, I'm Gripped here, and welcome back to my channel. Now, for today's video, I will be, you see the gear, you see my King Ice necklace that you've probably never seen, and you can't see it until I lift it up, but my Hatchet Man Charm Chucky necklace, all just to react to Chucky Season 2 official trailer. I've heard some stuff about this. I've been waiting all day to react to it, so yeah, I'm feeling very mixed about the stuff that I have heard, so let's see how that correlates to the actual trailer and what I'll think in full. I'm joined here today with Damn Dude Industries, and we're about to kill it.
Creeping it real like always.
Yeah.
Back to you, Nightmare.
Yeah, keeping it on slashing and stuff. But,
yeah.
I think it's that time to react to the trailer. So,
the Chuck. Oh,
yeah.
I was going to say the Chuck.
The Chuck. The Chuck that will not fuck. So, let's get into this reaction. 3.
Oh, I feel like I hit that shit the same time that you did.
Oh, yeah. So we see a nun, and Chucky fell over. Alright. Starting off interesting.
Nurse. Wish you had enough pride to pick up Chucky.
Wait, so how do you end up over there so quick?
Will be placed in a facility with other violent juvenile offenders.
Okay, wait, what'd they do that would get them there?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna, hopefully they explain that.
Yeah, that's just really weird. From Don Mancini.
This is very different. Well,
yeah, very way. It takes like that Child's Play 3 turn for sure.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 days since my last confession.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Chucky right there. Oh!
With the fucking cross.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. He's gonna like talk to her, just the Chucky vibes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What the fuck is this for the middle fingers?
Why is he going to the chimney? Okay.
How many of you are there?
Ooh. Love that drill.
Wait.
What?
The drill?
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Queen Chucky.
Mr. Clean.
Orientation.
Don't make me come back there.
Oh, now that's fucking sick.
Take over the world if it weren't for that bitch.
Chucky looks weird in that shot. What the fuck?
Glenda, it's so nice
Oh,
to see your
here we go.
Yo.
Mom, who the hell is Nica Pierce?
Oh.
She's a psychotic
Alright.
murderer who thinks she's in love with me, and she chopped off all my limbs and she's
Oh,
kept me
shit.
trapped here for a year.
Mom's a murderer.
Mom's a lesbian?
Okay, I'm not sure. What?
Oh, that's fucking sick.
That's a cool shot. I'm about to go back to that later.
I'm the MVP
Oh.
of serial murder. I mean, I've killed more people than you have Insta followers.
Okay, interesting.
He really just...
This is really weird.
That's
Oh, you saw Tiffany's face.
Oh, that actually looked pretty cool. But I ain't gonna lie, like...
Didn't even take me 3 days.
Okay, so some of the things in this looked interesting, but I do have some gripes that I need to talk about.
Yeah, I will say on my end though, from my first reaction to that, I really love the aesthetic of it. I think just like season 1, they're nailing like the look of it, like, with the artwork in the background and the title card and just like the way it kind of looks. Like even Glenda, I mean,
I'm not a big fan. Like, what the fuck did they do to Gwen? Here's what I think, right? I am not a big fan of, cause it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, Gwen doesn't sound like his old self, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't sound like Gwen. Like that, that's not Gwen to me, And I mean, Glenda, they can pretty much do whatever, and wouldn't it make sense if that Glenda is like actually like the evil twin, if that makes sense? Like, what are they not evil anymore? Like is Glenda not evil anymore? I mean, like, it's just really weird. Real quick, I need to say this. I just thought about it. it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because also they act like they don't know that fucking Tiffany's a murderer, like Gwen and Gwenda. Like they didn't.
You know, you're damn right. What?
Yeah. What?
Hold
Like what
on.
the hell? Like that? Do they not remember the shit that happened in Seed? Like come on.
Actually, hold on. Maybe we're thinking ahead. Let's maybe they are acting like this because maybe something happened to their memory when they did the whole, you know, like I don't know. Maybe at some point Tiffany erased their memory, or maybe I don't know. Well, no,
I don't think so.
Because she would. Why would she? No, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if maybe there's a logical reason why they're acting like that. I mean, we don't know. We'll have to watch the show because I know people are going to be like, just wait till the fucking show to see what happens. And yeah, you are right. Like we need to just wait and see because maybe maybe this is part of the story. But if we
Yeah.
watch this and they literally are just this is how they are, it's just kind of like, huh? Like
It's
what?
like-
Like what happened?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like that's my point. Like I don't. A part of me feels like they're not gonna go into that, and it just doesn't feel like I said, it doesn't feel like Gwen is himself. He doesn't even have his accent, and that's really weird. You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The bald Chucky, like I'm not a big fan of that. Looks too much like the turtle from Over the Hedge. I don't like it. Yeah, like the bald Chucky is weird. I like seeing the Tiffany doll back in action. That's fucking cool. Never gonna
Hey.
get sick of that.
Can you do a favor for me? Can you look at the Discord chat? That's what Chucky looks like.
Oh boy, the fucking turtle ain't enough for the Turtle Club. Yo, I never that shit. And in some shots, like there's this shot that I'm on right now, where Chucky just looks really weird. Like he has like dick sucking lips, kind of.
What fucking part are you on?
122. Like he looks like he has dick sucking lips.
Yeah, I had to switch it to my screen. Let's
Oh
zoom in
god,
on that.
it got worse. I fast forward to like a second, and now it looks way worse. I don't like
See,
it at
it
all.
kind of that part that you just told me. I could be wrong, but his mouth looks like CG.
Yeah, it
It
looks
doesn't
really
look like a
weird. I'm not a
puppet.
big fan of how he looks here at all. Like the thing is, I'm happy that Gwen and Gwenda are back and everything, but I don't feel like it's like I could be wrong, right? But I don't feel like it's the return that I was hoping for. I was
Yeah,
hoping that we learned where they've been at these years, and maybe they'll tell us that, right? But I'm
Like-
also a little bit concerned, like, are like it just doesn't make much sense continuity wise, like, just how they act. It just doesn't seem. It just doesn't really make much sense. It just doesn't seem like Gwen or Gwenda.
Like, okay, I know that a lot. You know, I'm just looking at them right now, and it's just, I don't know. Okay, this is what I'll say. So, no one really know how Glenn and Glenda would turn out when they're adults. You know, like they're not real. You know, so it's like, you know, only the author would really know where to take those characters, right? So it's like, how is
Yeah.
it our right to try to tell him that this is like, oh, but at the same time, I think a lot of us fans kind of at least had a collective imagination of what we think Glenn and Glenda would be when they grew up.
Yeah.
Like I thought Glinda was gonna grow up and just be just like Chucky in a way, like
Yeah, I
psychopath.
think
you know,
it'd be
crazy.
interesting though, because it'd make an interesting conflict in the future, and
Yeah,
that's what I was
because-
hoping for.
Like I remember I did a video and I said it would be badass if the final of this series was that Glinda was on Chucky's side and then Glenn was on Andy's side. So Glenn was kind of like the more passive, the more like, you know, level-headed one, and then Glinda was the like, you know, just like
Yeah.
Chucky, you know, in a way, but maybe in her own way. It just kind of seems like here they're both like they're friends, you know, they're actual
Yeah.
like brother and sister, and it's just I don't know. That's just, I mean, again, Tiffany is the one that raised them, and Tiffany is crazy as fuck, so she would be the only one that could tame Glinda. But unless Glinda is like hiding her true self, it's just this
Yeah.
isn't just what we imagine them to be. But it's all right because I'll still give it a chance. I will never
Yeah.
not give anything a chance. But if we watch this and they just take a complete 180, like they're not even evil at all, or like maybe it's one of those things where they're gonna build up to it till the end. It's like you shouldn't have to build up to Glenn and Glinda being evil. They should kind of be like that. It's just I
Yeah.
don't know.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I think like it appears. I think they look like I think they look their parts for the most part. Like we haven't seen either character in years, and I think that like it appears wise. I think for the most part they kind they look their parts like well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Glenda looks she looks as she should. Glenn, I think is acceptable. I just wish that he had more of the accent, like how he sounds in Seed. Like he doesn't sound like that at all. That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of tripping me out a little bit. The shit where they're talking to Nica and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's cool that they're gonna have those scenes and stuff. And I mean, we saw the image of like Nica has like robotic arms and shit, and
I want to.
like
How the fuck
Yeah.
is she gonna get robot arms?
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck?
Like,
Is Glinda gonna just know how to build shit? Like one of them's gonna be like a mechanic or something? Like,
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make it's weird because I made a joke and I'm like, oh, like what are they gonna do? Give Nika robotic arms? I made that as a joke. I said that as a joke recently, and someone was like, oh, actually, she is gonna get robotic arms. I'm like, wait, what? And they showed me like I saw the picture and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was joking. Like, I wasn't being serious. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm very mixed. I'm very, conflicted about that. I'm not sure if I'm really that much of a big fan about that. Cause, I mean, it's just really weird, It's just not something exactly that I'm expecting. Like, where would they get, even if, even if they actually bought that, where'd they get the money for that? I mean, technically, because Jennifer Tilly in this universe is really rich and stuff, I guess. But other than that, how? Because Tiffany amputated Nika. It's she's not just gonna decide to give her robotic arms. That was her doing. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, like you said, we still gotta see the series and stuff, but it's just, yeah, these things aren't really lining up to me at least, And
yeah.
I will say though, one shot that I did find cool was the woods where there's a bunch of the good guy dolls and stuff, and
I have it, Dewey.
we were talking about how that reminded us of Charles. That was fucking cool. I'm looking and you can see it looks like some of the dolls were actually alive because there's blood on them and stuff.
I think it's Andy. I think that's Andy's log cabin or where he's staying at, and he's because you know how they put heads on sticks and shit to keep them away. It's like Chucky, don't even come near me, bro. So maybe this is maybe this could be a time skip or something where Andy fucked up. And the dolls are obviously, because if Andy would have gone with that truck.
Oh, you know what?
Multiple...
Yeah, because
wait.
he could have all those Chucky dolls. He probably could have killed them, and he could have. If this is in his log cabin area, he could have hung them up all around there. After that scene with the truck, and he possibly killing all of them, because it does look like they're all alive. At one point.
I love that one is he was hung. This boy Andy really hung a Chucky doll.
Oh yeah, one's hanging a bunch of head spikes. There's a shot where it looks like there's a it's a close up of a Chucky doll. It looks like there's a knife going through it, and that's fucking cool looking. I will say that's a cool shot from the trailer. I do like that.
Yeah, dude, I think this is actually really cool. I like this.
There's some cool shots from this trailer. Yes, I'm giving it some shit because I don't think the continuity makes a lot of sense, but other than that, I definitely think that there's some cool shots, and there's like shots of like Chucky running about and stuff and attacking them. And there's a scene where like he finds like some kind of like it's like some kind of wrap where it's like a bunch of knives that he picks up one, and he dual wields at one point, which is pretty cool.
I was actually just about to say, when he opens up all those knives, there's a knife that's like laying there. One looks like the one from Child's Play 3, but the one next to that, what the fuck is that? Like if you go and look at when he opens up the tool thing with the knives in it, there's like a knife, but the handle, like,
Yeah, I see
I don't
it.
know. The fuck is that?
Yeah,
And then
'cause,
there's a
yeah.
knife missing.
One
There's two
knife looks
knives
like it's from
missing.
Child's Play 2, yeah.
Yeah. Child's Play 2, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So I totally get what you mean. And then, yeah, it looks like they're trying to hold him back, like in a closet or something, but he like stabs through the fucking door.
How the fuck did he perfectly get them through that door? What? So you're telling me both hands? You're telling me Chucky is that fucking? Nah, man. I don't know. That one's kind of, because you're telling me this man can't even. I don't know. He did throw that knife at that guy's back in Bride, and that was a pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
I do think it's interesting how he's like tied up at one point and he's like being interrogated. I find it a little cringy though that he says that he has more kills than he does Instagram followers.
Yeah, because I'm not even gonna lie. I've like, I made a I made a rap one time, and I literally said, I have more fans than you've had your whole friend. Like I have more fans than you have had friends in school, like your whole school career. I like said something like that. So it reminded me of that when he said that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cringy. I love the little title card that says he's back, and it has all the Chucky heads in the back. I'm telling you, the aesthetic of this show, I will give them that. Whoever is
Yeah.
doing the marketing, the aesthetic, I give you that.
It
Man.
is like impressive stuff, like the stuff that they're doing for it, like it is pretty impressive. I do think it's funny how like he gets tased in the face again. Oh wow, and this is like I just paused at this part where he gets tased, and there's some kind of kid in it. Looks like he's trying to like manipulate the kid or something.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that. Look at his face. Oh god, I can't remember his name. See, I'm a terrible fan. Fucking Tyler.
Tyler, you mean Devin?
No, that Devin. Why did I fucking say Tyler? Fucking Devin. His face is so like.
Oh, there's two kids in
nonchalant.
this shot.
Yeah, there's two.
Yeah, sure.
And then the next shot is
shit. It's
yeah, it's Tiffany.
Yeah, it's the Tiffany doll. Yeah, like I guess like Tiffany is in that one. It was just cool. It's cool to see that doll back.
Hey, wait a minute. I think we actually see Nica's robot arms.
We do. But yeah, she's smashing the doll here. It's just pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get to the robotic arm scene.
Yeah, if you go to 211.
I see.
Yeah, I think that's her robot arm.
It is. Yeah, it is. I'm not really. Why?
Oh, and then dude, that Tiffany one, the holy hell, that looks sick.
Dude, that does look pretty cool. We'll say.
Dude, whoever's doing the marketing, you're killing it.
Oh, and then the Chucky's on the roof, and like one Chucky has like a knife in his hand. I will say that's fucking cool. I like that. Oh, and then there's Nica. Like, she doesn't have any limbs. Like, or does? I think she might have the robot arms at this part, and she's like somehow using those to move. The way that she's moving at that scene right here.
Yeah, I like the shot, but the shot at 218 when Chucky makes the thing explode and the green gas comes out. I don't know that.
What is that?
I don't know. It looks a little weird when it's coming out the window. It looks fine, but when it's the overhead shot, it looks a little.
It looks like he farted and blew up that shit. Like he fucking let a mean ass fart out of his ass. Like I don't know how that much fart could come out of a doll's ass, but you know, there it is.
I don't get what he says at the end. It didn't even take me 3 days. I feel like I'm missing that. I feel like he's referring to something I'm not
Take
clicking.
me 3 days.
And it didn't even take me 3 days.
You know what that probably is reference to? He's probably saying that it didn't even take him 3 days to find them, is probably what he's trying to say.
Hmm.
That's my guess.
Knife? Yeah, I got a knife. They passed him out at orientation.
Don't make me come back there.
Oh wow! I decided to rewind a bit and go to the part with the bald Chucky. Like, I don't know what the fuck that bald Chucky is irking me a lot. But
I actually haven't. I didn't even like listen to that. Like I didn't even hear what he said.
he said pretty much something about like asking it that they got a knife, and they mentioned how they have a knife and that they passed them out at orientation, and then Tiffany yells, "Don't make me come back there," like being kind of bossy towards them a little bit. I don't know. I'm happy to see Tiffany back though, the Tiffany doll.
I'm guessing that bald Chucky and stuff that's inside of the truck that they're in. Well, no, because I don't know, because
Yeah, I got a knife.
I hope that's not in the
Passed
truck
him out at
because
orientation.
I don't see it moving.
It is in the
Like-
truck.
Well, they don't have like a shaky thing that because he's driving. Like they kind of fucked up on that. It's too straight. It doesn't look like it's in a truck. Or the truck's not moving. Maybe it's not moving.
Don't make me
No, because I see a light passing through.
Yeah, it's supposed
It
to
is-
be that's moving, but yeah, it doesn't look shaky at all.
I want to know why that Chucky's bald. Like
Yeah, I
the
want to
fuck?
know why. Like, that's weird. I think that doll, like that Tiffany doll, is trying to manipulate her sister, and that's why she's doing that. I don't know what that doll's purpose is in the story. Like, I don't know what purpose it's gonna serve, but I'm all for it. I can't wait to see it. But that is my reaction to the Chucky season 2 official trailer or final trailer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I just wanted to skim through a little bit and talk about some things that I noticed. What are some things you guys noticed in this trailer? Let me know down in the comments below. I will not be doing an in-depth breakdown on this because trust me, like that I tried to do the Terrifier one and that was quite exhausting. Go check that one out though because I worked really hard on that Terrifier one. But if you guys enjoyed this reaction, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links in my merch description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to the Chucky season 2 official trailer. I'm very mixed about it. I don't know, like, I used to like how Chucky, like, this as a series was very, like, its story was, always connected, and, things, like, always made sense, if that made sense.
Yeah.
And I like that about the series, because, like, a lot of series dive too far away from their story, and so people are confused. And what's cool about the Chucky franchise is it has it's not like convoluted, like it wasn't convoluted at one point like other franchises were. Like a lot of franchises have it worse still than Chucky, but now there's a lot of plot holes and stuff, and they're opening up more, it feels like. I'm just worried that they're going to go too far and dig a plot hole too deep. And that's kind of where we're getting to at this point, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, because either they're gonna open up or deepen more plot holes like last season, or they're gonna fix a lot. But in fixing some, they could open up more. So it's just something we kind of have to just deal with, honestly. This is what to expect from this series, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know. It just makes me not really want to, like, it just makes me less excited because it's going down it's just too goofy, like, and people are going to try to say, oh, well, like, Chucky's always been goofy. No. Child's Play 1 it's the darkest film in the franchise. Child's Play 2, yes, it has some camp to it, but it's still dark. Same with Child's Play 3 and Bride of Chucky. Seed of Chucky is where it gets really goofy. I mean, Bride of Chucky, that one's goofy too, but it's
Mhm.
not
Oh,
nearly as bad as the future films.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
that's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. I've been a fan of this franchise for years, since I was a kid. So, yeah, I'm just worried about it getting worse. Like, and not just by like how goofy it's getting, but plot hole wise, the continuity. I don't want it to get any worse than it already is, and that's my point. I definitely am not the most impressed with certain shots and the direction that they're going in for a lot of this series, but I'll still watch it, give it a shot and see how I feel about it afterwards. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching the reaction. I'm out here, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.